Here are 10 tattoos and their secret meanings. Number 1. 1488. This number can be found on white supremacist/Nazi inmates. The numbers 14 or 88 on their own can also be used, which sometimes creates confusion. 14 represents 14 words, which are a quote by Nazi leader David Lane: "We must secure the existence of our people and a future for white children." The 88 is shorthand for the 8th letter of the alphabet twice, HH, which represents Heil Hitler. Typically, these tattoos can be found anywhere on the body. Number 2. The cobweb. Cobwebs typically represent a lengthy term in prison. The symbolism is associated with spiders trapping prey, or criminals trapped behind bars. This tattoo is commonly found on the elbow, signifying sitting around so long with your elbows on the table that a spider made a web on your elbow, though it can also be located on the neck. If you see a multicolored web, it's probably not a prison tattoo. Tattoo artists in jail rarely have access to colored ink. Number 3. Teardrop. One of the most widely recognized prison tattoos, the teardrop's meaning varies geographically. In some places, the tattoo can mean a lengthy prison sentence, while in others it signifies that the wearer has committed murder. If the teardrop is just an outline, it can symbolize an attempted murder. It can also mean that one of the inmate's friends was murdered and that they are seeking revenge. The teardrop has been popularized recently by rappers and other celebrities, but still remains a staple in prisons. Those who are newbies behind bars with a teardrop tattoo will make a lot of enemies, fast. Number 4. 5-point crown. This is the symbol of the Latin Kings gang, which is one of the biggest Hispanic gangs in the US based out of Chicago. The crown will often be accompanied by the letters ALKN, which stands for Almighty Latin Kings Nation. The 5 points are due to the Latin Kings being an affiliate of the People Nation gang, which is represented by the number 5. Latin Kings have a huge presence both in and out of prison, and their roots go back to the 1940s. Other details of the crown, such as the colors of the jewels in the points, can have a whole other level of hidden meanings. Number 5. 3 dots. The 3 dots tattoo is a common prison tattoo that represents Mi Vida Loca, or my crazy life. It's not associated with any particular gang, but with the gang lifestyle itself. This tattoo is typically found on the hands or around the eyes. It can also carry some religious significance, such as representing Christianity's Holy Trinity. The 3-dot tattoo is often created using a stick and poke method, requiring very rudimentary tools. Number 6. 5 dots. These dots differ greatly from the previous tattoo. 5 dots represents time done in prison. Also known as the quincunx, the 4 dots on the outside represent 4 walls, with the 5th on the inside representing the prisoner. This tattoo can be found internationally, among both American and European inmates. The dots are typically found on an inmate's hand, between the thumb and forefinger. 5 dots on other parts of the body can have different meanings, such as an association with the People Nation gang. Number 7. The clock with no hands. This tattoo is, fairly obviously, representative of doing time and doing a lot of it. Those serving a longer sentence might get this tattoo done on their wrist, with watch straps and all, much like a real watch. The clock face itself can come in a few forms, such as the face of a wall clock or a grandfather clock. Not all clock tattoos are tied to prison, generally just the ones lacking hands. Number 8. Aryan Brotherhood. This prison gang has a variety of tattoos to look out for, ranging from up to Nazi symbols like a swastika or SS bolts. The Brotherhood makes up 1% of the inmate population, but are responsible for 20% of murders inside of US prisons, so identifying these tattoos are extremely beneficial. The tattoos can also be referred to as Alice Baker, the 1-2, or the brand. Number 9. Norteño. Norteño tattoos represent the Nuestra Familia gang, which is associated with Hispanic gangs in Northern California. Their tattoos include the word Norteño, Nuestra Familia, a sombrero symbol, the letter N or the number 14, symbolizing the 14th letter of the alphabet. Yup, the letter N. The Norteños are rivals of the Sureños, Hispanic gangs based out of Southern California. The unofficial dividing line between the two is in Delano, California. The Norteños identify themselves with red bandanas and mainly get their income from smuggling and distributing cocaine, heroin, and meth. Number 10. LAIM. LAIM, or the M, is the symbol of the Mexican Mafia. They are one of the largest and most ruthless prison gangs in the US. They're allied with the Aryan Brotherhood, and have a common enemy in the Nuestra Familia. LAIM was started not in Mexico, but in Mexican Americans who were incarcerated in American prisons. LAIM is a Sereno gang, belonging to a large affiliation of Hispanic gangs in Southern California. Thanks for watching Trend Crab. Please share and subscribe.